Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Astra, the daily current affairs. First of all, I wish every Indian a very happy Independence Day. Today it is 15th of August 2023, the 76th year of our independence. Let's start discussing about what are the current affairs that we have in the Hindu newspaper as far as today's current affairs is concerned. So landslips start continuing, or landslips continue in the northern parts of the country, that is in Himachal Pradesh. Now, 9 killed as temple collapses following landslips in Simla, more fear to be entrapped under debris. 19 dead in rain-related incidents in Mandi. Very sad to hear. UNESCO World Heritage Railway Line is also damaged. So at least 51 people were killed because of the landslips that was triggered. In this context, very important how to control these type of disasters like landslips. What is this landslip and how we can control it? What are the areas which are prone to it? Now, how economy has to be integrated with the so-called environmental aspects. So, how to take care of ecology in your developmental aspects is all something which we have to see in GS paper one as far as disaster management is considered. So you have UNESCO World Heritage Site. Shimla Kalka railway line was also damaged near Summer Hill after a landslip swept away 50-meter bridge. So this is something which is really sad to hear on this day. Retail inflation surges from 4.87% to 7.44%. Now consumer price inflation has peaked up as per the latest reports. So retail inflation, we also know that this is consumer price inflation CPI. It was hiked to 11.5% because of the spike in food prices. It was hiked to 7.44% because of hike in food prices. So who releases this data? This is very important. The data is released by National Statistical Office. So consumer price index was released by National Price Index. So we have to know that in the inflation targeting in India, we are going for retail inflation, that consumer price inflation. Chief Minister announces loan waiver up to 99,000 lakhs for each farmer. That is from Telangana. You can neglect it. So the rest of the story is from Telangana News. So let's go to directly editorial page. So Niti Nair has written a very good article today, a brief history of India's present, how India is recently performing, whether she has written it in a social context, saying that how far secularism is maintained or the rights of secularism is maintained recently. So this is on the eve of independence. This woman has written on the so-called social aspects which have been changing in the society. Please try to read this article. We'll understand what exactly is India undergoing, or what are the undercurrents in India. No need to take it for granted. You can also use your thought whether what she is telling is correct or not. Have a look at it. It is going to help you. India, a marvel that continues to endure, by Kamal Hassan. So on the eve of 76th of our independence, as we have completed 76 years of our independence, its journey from independence to the modern age had its ebbs and flows. The nation stands at the precipice of greatness. So this was what it is. So again, have a look at it. This is on the Independence Day speech. Short circuit, India dominated longer formats against the West Indies but lost the T20s. Not important, leave it. Contentious criteria, the centre must revisit the PM Busha and to take the descending states on board. Now, what is this PM Busha? Under new education policy 2020, states can avail the funds under PM Busha Yojana. And at this context, this article was written. So, whether it has to be paid. Now, many states, yesterday we have seen that 14 states didn't accept to go to new education policy. As a result, their funding was not given. Hence, this is something which is a shoddy thing which is to happen. So have a look at it. Jarring names. This is about changing the names of Indian Penal Code, Code of Criminal Procedure, Indian Evidence Act, right? So we have this. You can read it. What the people are thinking about it. So what are the things that you can read it, guys? So you can read about this article, Society article, and Kamal Hassan's article. Democracy in India, a gift and a warning, again by Shashi Tharoor. So one of the greatest authors who can write about India and India's democracy. So please have a look at it also, because this guy writes something which is really deep. Select metrics of India at 76. So this is about India, how India was performing over the years in terms of GDP per capita, how it was during 1960s and how we are faring during 2022. So the second one is about HDI, Human Development Index. The third one is about infant mortality rate, and the fourth one is about how women participation is there in the parliament. More or less, it is speaking about something like what are the developmental parameters that India has seen over a period of time. Again, you can have a look at that aspect. So yesterday, President of India, Ms. Draupadi Murmu, has given uh, her message to the citizens to move ahead with harmony and brotherhood. On the eve of the 77th Independence Day celebrations, Murmu says we have to identify being Indian citizens above all. She says Constitution is the nation's guiding document and its preamble contains the ideas of freedom struggle. Right? CRPF officer wins presidential police medals. So today there will be medals that will be given. Hindenburg reports say SEBI seeks 15 more days to submit it. So okay, not important. Now in the business page, RBI to unveil the project pilot to enable easier credit. Frictionless credit by the RBI Innovation Hub. So it is going to develop one platform that is called frictionless credit. Now it is going to be helpful for the RBI to get people access to credit. Not important, I am going to make individual videos on it. So let's go to the text and context page directly and see what are the things that we have in this. The new bills which are to about overhaul criminal laws, very important thing. I'll discuss that in a separate article. How are scientists puzzled by the super bright light from the sun? After observing gamma rays coming from the sun for 6 years, researchers at the HAWC observation in Mexico has found excess of high energy of gamma rays. Researchers currently do not have an explanation for this excess. So they might ask this in science and technology, have a look at it. That's it. So these are the things that we can look on this day, as India has completed 76 years of independence, or as we are in 77th year of independence, more or less majority of the articles are going in this text. So thanks for joining. Have a great day. We are going to make individual videos on that.